Hello and welcome to Superheroes Wait. Hey guys, so I asked you guys in a community poll if you wanted me to review the new Across the Spider-Verse, Spider-Gwen, and Miles Morales Spider-Man, and 80% of you guys wanted it. So here you go. Here's that video. So yeah, we're going to be reviewing these figures, talking about a little bit about the characters, and we're all just going to have an all-around good time. So yeah. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on my post notifications so you get notified every time I post, premiere, or go live on this very channel. Leave down in the comments below who your favorite Spider-Man or Spider-Woman or Spider-Person in general is. Leave it down in the comments below because I want to know and have a conversation debate with you guys. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this video. And remember, you're in the zone, the superhero zone. Cue intro. Welcome to Superheroes 101, where the superhero is never done. My name's Xavier Lee, for those of you who know me, and I'll be your host. And yeah, y'all already know what we're doing for this video. We're going to be reviewing these figures, so let's get right into it. So yeah. Alright guys, at first we gotta quickly appreciate the packaging. The front is pretty much the same, par for the course. They're kind of going for this vintage look when it comes to the Marvel Legends SpiderVerse figures, because they want to mirror that classic, you know, action figure packaging. So they're both the same. Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, even though her real spider name is Ghost Spider, even though nobody really calls her that. Read comics, people. Then we flip into the back, and that's when we have the whole wave layered out. Spider-Gwen, Miles. Alright, so we have Spider-Man 2099, Jessica Drew, Spider-Punk, The Spot, Peter B. Parker in this entire wave. Here's the back art, and I don't know why they got rid of the bios, because that was, y'all can't see it all the way. I don't know why they got rid of the bios, because the bios really just sold this line for me. That's what made the line, because it's like, without bios you don't know who the characters are, and it kind of sucks. So yeah, here is the packaging. Just one final look at the back of the packaging, because I believe my last couple shots were a little fuzzy. So yeah. Alright guys, so I just want to take a look at Gwen first. Let's take a look at Gwen first. Here is the fantastic costume, played by Haley Steinfeld. Steinfeld. Is it Steinfeld? I think so. Alright, here is the amazing deco, and they made these figures very like close to the art style. Like, they are very thinner, so I'll be careful on the arms when you're articulating the figures, because they're they can be brittle if you're not careful with it. So yeah, here's the fantastic head sculpt. Looks just like Gwen from the movie, and Gwen, based on that trailer, looked like she was going to do something crazy when she put that hood on in like the last couple frames. So yeah, we have her pink fantastic highlights, and then look at that hair deco. Look at it. Look at that hair deco. I really like how it's like an ombre effect into the pink, right? And then we have that shaved bit on the side, and I really thought her hair sculpt was very unique, and the way it looks in the movie is just really cool. So yeah, going down, you can see in this movie she got rid of her ballerina slippers and switched them for some Chucks, and I think that's really cool. And I like how they maintain like that teal-ish color. So yeah, they're going back at the suit. It's pretty much par for the course. You have a removable hood for like when you get the hooded version of the figure on. So yeah, and yeah, that was Gwen Stacy. And a quick look at her deco and stuff. She's gonna fall. But here is the accessories she comes with. She comes with, in addition to her 2 open hands, she comes with a thwipping hand and a fist. Now I wish she came with 2 thwipping hands, honestly. I wish she came with 2 thwipping hands, 2 fists, and 2 open hands, because spider people use those 3 hands a lot, and I feel like it would have added more if they added those specific accessories to the actual figure itself. So yeah, and then here is her head sculpt with the squinted face sculpt on, which means she may be angry and about to do something with this squinted head sculpt, because usually her eyes are like open for, you know, her mask form. So yeah, here's that. And moving on, next we're going to look at Miles. Alright, taking a look at Miles and his new suit, because in the last movie he made his own suit and we had the spray painted logo. I like how they kept it. And moving down, I like the texturing on the suit and the purpling mixed in with the black, because it really just contours well. So yeah, and then we have the red at the bottom of the shoes. I think that's really cool. And yeah, moving up the back, I like this cool spider design they put on the back. And if you look they put like a lot of texturing on this suit, and it looks really cool and really amazing, and it executed and just looks well. And I love this curly hair sculpt. And ultimately, I just love his face sculpt because again, he looks like me, right? This is why me and my brother love him so much, because he looks like us, you know? And I just adore these two characters so much. They're my two favorite Spider people for a reason. And yeah, and Gwen Stacy fell in the back. So let's try to stand her back up before she decides to like fall back down. Will she stand? Will she stand? She will. All right. Look at him in all of his action figure glory. Focus. And yeah, I like the red on the arms and just the deco and the little engraved patterns. So yeah, there's Miles. And now let's take a look at his accessories. He comes with and he fell. He comes with two thwipping hands, and he comes with two of the fists that I already have on him, as you can see. And then he comes with his fantastic Spider-Man head sculpt. So yeah, and again, I wish he had his open out hands, but like I think it's Gwen who bothers me the most with this. I just wish that she had her both thwipping hands, because Spider people thwip with both of their hands. So yeah, and I feel like it's imbalanced that she only has one. So yeah, that's my little hot take right there. Now that we've taken a look at the deco, let's take a look at both of their articulation. So yeah, we are going to start off with Miles first. So yeah, as you can see, I already got him in a really cool squat and down position. But going through it how we normally do, for those of you who knew, we go through the entire arsenal of articulation. So yeah, he can look up this much, down this much, which is really great for a Spider-Man figure. He has 360 rotation. He can do that T-pose and move his arm all the way out. He has double jointed elbow action, if I can get that double joint to work. He has double jointed elbows, upper bicep swivel. All of his hands have that vertical hinge that go up and down when you move that figure. Then he can crunch forward this much and back that much, which is really cool and really like bizarre for a Spider-Man figure. So yeah, he can twist wonderfully at the waist, and then he can kick forward this much, back this much, and then he has a double jointed knee, and then his foot can move down, down, up, and then he has beautiful ankle pivot. Moving on to Gwen, hers is basically going to be the same. She can look up that much, well, except for the looking up part. She can't really look up that far because of the hood hindering it, but that's okay and dandy. She can look down that far, which is a lot, and then she can crunch backwards this much, forward this much. She has 360 arm movement. Her arm can move all the way around. She can do that T-pose with her arm, and then she has an upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and then her arm, all of her hands can move up and down. And then she can twist at the upper torso, but she does not have any waist articulation like that. So yeah, she can kick forward this much, back that much, which is significantly less compared to Miles in comparison. As you can see, like here's the kicking back, comparison. Like I wish she could do more because she did ballet in the first movie, so that would have been a cool added detail, but I digress. I'm okay with it. She has a double jointed knee, and then her foot can move down that much, up that far, and then she has beautiful ankle pivot. And since I don't have any Spider-Man figures really, these are my only two Spider figures at the moment, because these are my only two favorite Spider-Man, and honestly I just haven't liked Spider characters like that. I just wanted to compare them to your average size Marvel Legends figures. Right here you have Ant-Man, and then we have the Marvel Legends Sharon Carter figure from the new Infinity Ultron wave. I did a figure review on her. Go check it out. He's an older figure, so I did not have a figure review on him. So yeah, I like the height differences. I like how these two are smaller because they are kids, so they are teenagers. So it's like, I like how they differentiated the sizes with the other figures in the collection and made them a little bit smaller, because I really think that makes a big difference when you do stop motion action figure photography, and really puts into perspective who these characters actually are. So yeah, so before I get ready to wrap up this video, I just wanted to say that Gwen's head sculpt can't really like move up with the hair either. She can move down a lot but not really up. I think it's because the hood is in the way, so let's remove the hood and then put her head back on. You can get a little bit more, oh my god, you couldn't see it. You can get a little bit more upward movement when you take the hood off, but not really that much. But she still will always be able to look down. And here's for, if you didn't see the other part, the articulation with the hood actually on. Again, she can't really look up that far. So yeah. And then Miles, on the other hand, short hairstyle. He just move his head wherever he needs to. So yeah, just wanted to show that off. I don't know with this pose. I was feeling a little bit, I don't know. I feel like I needed a saucy pose because if you read the comics, these two get married, and I feel like from the trailers, their relationship is going to blossom. But yeah, all in all, I give these figures I say this all the time, maybe a 9 out of 10. No, I give them a 10 out of 10. I don't care. I'm a very positive person. Let's give them a 10 out of 10 because I love these figures. The only minor gripe that I have is just like I feel like the joints are a little bit thin when it comes to like the double jointed articulation and stuff. But like that's the art style. I know they're not gonna break. Like that's the integrity that Marvel Legends gives to their figures. So yeah, I have confidence that they're not gonna break. So yeah, and they fell. That usually is not like the most appropriate sign in a movie. But like yeah, I give them a 10 out of 10, and yeah, I love these figures very much. So yeah, thanks for watching this review. Moving on to the outro. Alright guys, that was the end of this video. Make sure you, first, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you get notified every time I post a or go live on this very channel. Make sure that you leave a comment down below telling me who your favorite spider person is. And yeah, I would really appreciate it if you share this video as well as everything else, because it takes a lot out of me to do these videos. That's why I don't do them as often. But when I do, it's a banger. So yeah, I would appreciate if you guys did that. Follow my Instagram and TikTok for the most exclusive superheroes one-on-one content. And yeah, if you want more Spider-Man or all-around superhero fan-related content, you're gonna have to wait to the next video. And remember, yippee-ki-yay, let's ride!